What do we get this time? Faint Suns. I like Faint Suns. I don't mind all the ice balls. Faint Suns and high birth rate. So Faint Suns give you more ice balls and more frosty planets, Arctic planets. And high birth rate gives you lots of humans if you get goods into the worlds. If they are all needs are met, get an additional human. Faint Suns gives us 5% to a final score. As well. Huh. Well, that's new. We can see what the perks and techs are just by hovering over them. If you remember what all the icons are, right? Only we randomly roll, right? I think we always do. Oh, novelty traders and careful observation. Alright. We got... The Euphorians are back. Haven't played with those in like... stupid amount of time. Also, we keep getting the Vittori. I'm not complaining. They're great. Careful observation. I mean, that might have to do with our like win streak, right? The Vittori are quite good. So what do we get? What are we looking at here? Like we're looking at Zenith Tourism. We're also looking at the Elysium project though, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? This has culture tech with that. I think we're going to skip out on Zenith Tourism. What tech do we... The thing I'd really love to do is just skip tier 1 and tier 0 entirely because there's not very good techs in there for what we want to do. If you want Elysium projects, you can't get culture hubs, so as well on those same planets. So we'd want to go for exchange in Elysium. And then, you know, economic zones, right? To make the money. Novelty traders to make some goods work as well. Yeah, like teleporters to sort of like get all the things you need for these. I don't know about enlightenment. Infrared detection would be kind of useful. You also can get a wave aug as well to sort of... They're expensive though to get to tier 2, right? That's gonna be the hard part, getting to that tier 2, because like all the good techs are in tier 2. Flexible fabrication, culture exchange, economic zones. Teleportation, Elysium project, right? Sort of something like that. There's no science acceleration though, so we might want to look for that in some ruins. We could find, you know, say orbital labs. I don't know about orbital labs, those are kind of a colony project, right? Maybe the Xeno labs, actually. Yeah. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break to go. And then I'll continue in a minute or so. I think. I'm going to check out what this is though. Lots of... There's also going to be loads of ice balls. Which we're going to have to deal with in some way. We don't have any terraforming techs, do we? No. So these are just going to be in the way. Not ideal, but yeah, we're going this way then. Arctics are fine though. I think we'll start with that. Two-way trade, right? We can explore this. Universal... Oh! Well, hello there! Well, hello there. Universal Harmony, right? That is really nice to get for the late game. Even more culture? Yes, please, right? Tricky part is going to be making some food. For this, because it all the things are obstructed. Increase population by 5 and an import hub. We'll do both. Alright, this will work. Food. There we go. I can make bots here as well if I want, or I can make green stuff here for it. I might want to make that further away. This would be good. I'm going to toilet for a second. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, we found like the way to make culture. Like every culture tech is available. It might be an instrumental way to just get the culture hubs though. Because it will work. It will make this, for example, much better at what it does. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and add this. It's a bit unfortunate that it's just like obstructed by this lava, but I would also love to find the tech that allows you to blow things up. Forians have it, I believe. Huh. We need some microchips to make this work. Really? I mean, it could. We don't have the soul thread is the thing, so we won't ever get them. Really need to get access to some. Yeah, I was afraid of this. I can try for this. Oh, there's a remnant. I think the Iceball might be in the way though. Yeah, that's the problem. At least we'll have to wait a while. If only these ice balls could get blown up, right? I would just destroy all three of them in a heartbeat. That would just make everything so much easier to deal with. Over here. We'll gamble on being able to do so. Won't be the smartest move though. Like lots of ways we could get that tech though. There's you, right? 15. Weather control. You have like lots of tourist attractions. Like those can make quite a bit of money. If we can send in 2 humans, it's pretty good. Which I think we can. As long as I get some food for you, but that shouldn't be much of a problem. Like, yeah, tourist attraction for this, right? We would want to get... We have the ability to do artifact trading as well. So, you know, maybe this. Oh, it just ought to be food though. Like that gets us a couple of humans as well, right? Getting us closer to the Dinder thing. I can complete that right now if I want to, but I kind of don't. There's like lots of stuff we can still do. I don't want to get to October is the thing, so we don't get hit by the like this. Yeah, it's kind of difficult. We're not quite making enough money here. Like only 13 income is not good. Yeah, these plants are kind of in the way, right? Can't really do all that much with all these ice balls. Oh. Yeah. If we can get to October, it might be okay. Might be, right? Might be. There's an emphasis on might, because I don't see myself making the money to sort of, but it's like 18 as well, right? It's so expensive, all this. Do we even, like all these connections are too expensive, really. And that's neat and all, but like, I have like 8 credits to her name. Yeah. So, I mean, that's an improvement, right? That gets us back to where we were. There's nearly no way of doing it any better, right? That's 2, 8. I need 3 though as inputs. And we can't even... I scouted, so we can't even do anything else. Maybe I'll just take this one. So the connection being this much shorter means we can at least get 3 connections in, and that makes us more money. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. We do it this way. Alright. I will not establish any labs. We'll just get some resources transported and try to make some plants successful, I suppose, at some point. But just getting a bunch of resources transported should be a good way to go ahead and expand. We can do this and then get that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, 21. Slowly we're making some money. I can also get this, which I definitely want to do. Get 28. Okay, anything to make some more money, right? Because all these connections happen to be just too expensive. And, you know, misaligned too. 33 income. Like, we need lots more. Maybe there's a better way of making money. 75. As long as it's more money, right? Then it's good. You can also do another one, but I don't want to. Do another tourist attraction. Might it be possible to... I suppose it would be, right? Farm, colony, two-way trade, ships. That. And... Alright, I mean it works. To some degree. I guess. Okay. Let's add universal harmony to our tech list, right? There you go, right? There's some money. I can't go any further without upsetting the thing, so I guess we'll do this connection still. We're skipping a lot here, but I think it's necessary. It's sort of like get back in the game, basically, get the income back. If only I could trade one more thing, right? Then we could get this 80 money. There we go. That's the 80 money, right? Now we got something. Oh, this one's. There you go. All right. No way to use this ore, so perhaps a lab is in order there. But first, let's go ahead and fix this all up, right? That makes some sense. We would be able to get a successful food world as well and complete the Dender mission as well. All right. A people producing world to prosperous. I mean, how hard is that really? I think much harder than the two-way trades. I don't really know what I want to science here. I definitely know I want to science some things here. We can like 2 humans and a biomatter. That's just 2 science though, it's not enough. And maybe not, because we want those, you know, those like Elysium plants later, so we'll need lots of production in the center. We'll have to use some for labs, right? That's out of range anyway. So yeah, like... oh dear, right. There's lots of humans here. I should probably build the labs here, just... well... hold on just a second, right? That should probably be done too. Well, that sort of blocks things. I guess we'll do it like this then. We're probably not going to making a huge amount of microchips anyway, so that's okay. There's also cultural exchange available if I want to, but do I want to? Not really, right? Xenotourism, oh, that's a big no, right? And I think there's the slip amplifiers again, right? I think I want these infraway stations this time. I sort of make do as it is, but well, 75 money. A warehouse, we should probably leave that be as long as possible and then pick it up when it's worth a lot. But you know, sure, right? Just keep the warehouse. Okay, this is not really, right? Although, you know. Maybe we just send in a biomatter lab or something. Although, No, probably water actually, because this one will be biomatter too. Yeah, that makes more sense, right? Like 2 labs making 4 science, right? It's not a whole lot. We get access to infrawave stations though. So there's a neat thing we can do. We're going to block our things, but you know that's just going to be reality. Will this block off anything? It might. That didn't block anything. Nice. Okay, that's always a difficult part. All right. So now what? I can make more humans here. And then food back there. And you know, the robot comes from here. Sure. That would enable us to do I want to do a biomatter lab basically and still get this as well. I would need to know if I can get ore, but I might just want to risk it. Because I kind of want to get that science going. We kind of have a very small amount of it. Like there are runs that already have this done by now. We were just starting, right? Because of getting stuck right at the start. I don't know. Right, another warehouse. That's really nice. All those warehouses will be very good later on. Right now, though, let's go ahead and get some science. Do you want to maybe sell off one of them? I think we have enough money to sort of keep going, though. One tech to advance. Wave augmentation. Is that one tech? Where does Xeno Foods? I don't think it's Xeno Foods, right? Is it? Might need to be. Is this connection right? If we wanted to solve this, it might need to be. Oh yeah, that doesn't really help, does it? All of these are like one planet at a time. I need to build these instead. There we go. That works. No way of making this work though. Also, yeah, 24. Is that a problem? I just want to... I just want to get cultural exchange, to be honest, to make some money. We're not going to get Elysium projects anyway, everywhere, so... Although that doesn't really matter, does it? I think we'll get the Wavehawk. This is still good to do, though. Extra water. Although there is a lack of goods here. It's fixable, but it might be a little bit of a problem. Oh, this is actually colonizable. That's going to be out of range, but still. Actually, I might actually want to get these instead. To slip amplifier U. And yeah, we get these, right? Sort of. There we go. People producing plant that prospers. Never say never, right? 5 goods and 2 techs, I think. Right? Yeah, I don't want 13 food. We went to large size before the end of the year, but it does complete both missions. I think it's okay. I kind of reveal once. I'll just use the asteroid, I think. Because I can also build these. These are just much more efficient. Like, let's block, right? It's annoying. Always happens. Undo, move it out of the way. I can't do anything now about it. I don't know about that. It's not like a way to get more science. While also getting a bunch of money. I mean, I guess I can cultural exchange, right? I think we want that next. It's like no way of making lots of science anyway, though. We can make one science with a bulb, but it's like pathetic, so why would even bother? It's like big areas, right? I mean, maybe we can get a good ore area over here. This can be connected in, right? That just sort of trades with both. And I guess, you know, we can like build ore here. I'll make 2. Sure, right? I can make goods, but right? I put it in the wrong place. That's sort of the thing. That's the sort of the thing that I was fearing, that I put it in the wrong place. And we can't do anything about it either. But, you know, we got another culture exchange for it, so it wasn't a complete loss. So yeah, that's that. We'll also make much money with like economic zones, so you're here. I don't think I want that. It's like 2 warehouses as well, right? I should remember that. I'll take this asteroid first, though. Man, we're gonna run out of time. Oh, really? We're never gonna get to the late game tech. There's a thing. I'd love to be able to build some, but there just doesn't seem to be any chances that. Well, we'll try, right? If we don't try, we won't get anything. So I'll send in the ore first. I'll get culture exchange, but before I even build that, let's build this lab. Right, 2 ores and a human. Right, not bad. It's like 3 things we can't solve, but it's okay. It's not, but can't do anything about it. It's like this as well, right? Flexible fabrication's nice. Oh, look, we got this stuff. So we got lots of culture everywhere. This will prosper you. You need like another one as well. Like that connection will also help. Should I maybe be taking... not yet, I think. 15. It's okay to do this. Yeah, look at that, right? We get 18 now from this. But what I was looking at is like this upgrade, red slip amplifier here will allow me to make prosperous. And there was like another connection over here which allows us to make culture. This one needs another input to become prosperous. I could send it too, but you know, that's neither here nor there. It also needs more successful partners, which it can't easily get. There's also enlightenment available, right? That would allow this to also ping prosperous. So there's an option, right? This one's just forever missing a chip, which I needed it to make enough money in the early game, so I knew I was going to be stuck with it. All these ice balls at the start. It's a hard start. I'm surprised we got this far, right? We're not sort of hemmed in by them. What's over here? Yeah, this is kind of neat, right? We have the goods available, I suppose. Although what I want to use them for is the second problem, but there's a lack of food there too. Still to do something to get more, but this doesn't seem much, right? Like freeze-resistant bots, right? If we had those, that would make life so much easier. Although most of the locations of the ice balls are actually near the worlds that are making bolts, so perhaps not. But you can dream. I mean, we'd be making bolts here then, right? And lots of water, and then we get a big lab and everything. But we don't have those. Sort of telling, right? That's sort of the thing we're missing. We can get 22 economic zones. I think I'll take the 86 right now. Although I might wait and put out you, I suppose. So we can take a 91. That's better. And then I think what else would we do, right? Let's just make food. Oh wait, there's a better thing we can do. Yeah, cultural exchange. Alright, send one in here because it's prosperous. You just need more successful partners, which are difficult to come by. I mean, I guess we could do this, right? Prosperity right there. With like a row of prosperous plants, like this one in the center, right? Can't do anything. We can take economic zones, which will make lots of money, I would imagine. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that with taking that tech, that just made like 154. If only we had some science now, right? We'd be able to get over here and use these things. This spiritual growth and enlightenment, those are cheap. So anyway, we can get 5 goods is our request, right? I don't know if we get those. Go ahead and fix that so it doesn't cost anything. Humans over here, right? Like, we don't have that money, the science to get to most of the interesting text is the thing. I'd have loved some more science. This just was an early struggle. That shows. Like that, right? Would have been so good. Same here. It's all barely obstructed. No way to fix it. Wait. Can't fix this though. Are we going to get things here? No. There you go, that's a... At least a little something. Though I might want to construct this one first. And you might be asking, like, why did you do that? Well... Because... If I do that, it'll send it over there. Don't know why it didn't send it back, but sure. And this will satisfy it, and then that will get a good, and then this will become happy. And then, you know, we could maybe send out a thing here as well. And just saying, right? Like, this won't ever get another human, right? So we should send it here. Should we do anything? Let's actually get the 182, right? So now I can go ahead and research flexible fabrication, which should allow me to make some goods. That's nice. Can we make some more? Well, there's some more. Also creates lots of things, right? Any other location where we can make some more goods? I don't think so. I think that's both of the ones we can, but still, they both made some prosperous worlds, right? So they were worth taking. We just have 12 science, which is so little. Like, we're only going to get 60 more. We can barely get universal harmony. That's it. We can't even get teleporters or anything. I'd love to get both, but we don't even have the. We have to even have the capability of getting there. There's already biomatter lab, there's already water, there's already chips, there's already this. The only thing we can even research is a robot. And there's like no place where there is like a good producing thing next to a robot producing thing, unfortunately. Like, I would have loved to do 2 robots and a human. That'd be okay. Oh wait, maybe here. Right? Final lab. But you already have a slip amplifier though, so you can't get a robot. You can't get a FlexiFab. So we can't even make that work. So we can only get one here as well. Yeah, rude, isn't it? And this one is stuck, so you can't get out. You get 13 science. I guess it's really nowhere, right? We'd still be stuck not getting... we'd be able to get teleporters, but not cultural exchange. Which is kind of really good, because cultural exchange is worth like a culture for every successful planet, which will make lots of more planets become prosperous. If only we had like another like 100 science, right? Or 200 science or something. That's what we're looking at. Why don't I just like sort of explore, right? Yeah, there's this. I get 8. Instead of 110 money, just get 8 science, right? That's a way to scrape by and get some science, but it's tiny amounts at a time, right? We'll be able to get there, then sure, but I don't really see that working super well. Okay. That was close, but it works, right? It's a lack of a robot, though. I think we're going to build the robot lab here. Actually, there's like 2, so maybe we can do it. I doubt it, but Alright, so how are we going to get ore for you guys? I don't know, but like this is a way to make some... We got hit by the... Oh, we're fine. We got 178 income. What am I worrying about? Right. Right. Maybe. Like there's 3. One tech to advance. Which I don't know which one. Robots as humans? We'd have no spare robots anywhere, so that's pointless. Oh, one over here, I suppose, but you know, it can just be sent in there. Doesn't do anything anyway. Spiritual growth doesn't do much either, right? I suppose we make some more money, right? We'd get to the teleporter more quickly. It's like, I want these techs, but we can't get to them quickly enough. Right? That's the problem. Like, we're now there, right? But we'll only be able to pick one of them. Maybe 2 if I like really hammer on the science, right? Like, sure, right, but like off by a few years, right? I'll be able to send this in here and there, so we'll be able to fix that with teleporters. So these are fine. It's just I want those teleporters now, right? Instead of in 3 years. If I had them now, we would be, you know, we'd be in good shape. But we don't. So what are we gonna do? Like, start to fix this somehow. It needs a chip. Are there like none of those in the old Empire? I think there's like no chips anywhere. Well, there's some here. That's it. Can't I? There you go. There's some prosperous worlds. That's a help. Let's look at over here. Maybe we can fix this in some way. Oh, yeah. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Blech. Blech. So rude. Well. Every time with these, right? Like, they're gonna be behind it and obstructed by it, and they can't stop it. Well, let's go in this direction. Oh, you sure found that. It's not like a... Alright. We can make like 3 signs. The important part is to get a 56, right? So... It's like 13 more this year. I don't think we can get that much this year. This would be nice to get if we got the food for it, but we don't. And that's slightly obstructed. It's not range anyway here too, so. And that's obstructed by you, and that's obstructed by that. It's like, my God, how do we manage to get that all obstructed by everyone? I don't know, but it's annoying. There's nothing I can do about it. I can make this connection work. These connections are so expensive as well at this point. I mean, still, it's a connection, right? thing we're dealing with is like, how can we get food and at the same time not use too many of these chips, because we kind of need them. They're kind of needed everywhere, and I don't have enough anywhere. Like, I didn't build chips here because, you know, we need that. But yeah, like, right, like, we only have 2, so I don't want to colonize this at all. Because this one you'd use chips, and you don't have any. I guess we'll go make some here. It's gonna take a long time to get them over anywhere, but it might be required. Because I need those chips in that location. And then like in here. And like in 3 other places. So yeah, why don't I start by colonizing these anyway, so that we get some cultural exchange going. You know, the culture can go in there, the water can go in there. And like I suppose we can make another connection for another culture as well. Getting you prosperous. Sure, but before we do, let's make that, you know, science count. Oh, well, that's neat. Hold on. Alright, that costs us a point of science for no good reason. Why did that not work? Oh, because we're not sending a human in this time. That's fine. We'll get it to prosperous later, right? That's why we're making a little bit. We'll make some goods over here. Obstructed, of course. I could send one out there, so that works. Makes you prosperous too. Then we're gonna make some microchips here. So yeah, we're pre-building a lot of these connections because they're gonna be used later. But we need to do that because otherwise we won't have the time, because we're getting teleporters a little bit too late, really. I don't know about that. Maybe we explore some to see if we can't get another. Where would we even be able to get another? There's no way to get another one, right? Another full-bay ruin somewhere. Maybe this location. So if we made that colony over there, then maybe. Doesn't look like that smart idea though. Guess we're gonna be stuck with this, as we are with that. This one's going to be solved though. We're stuck with that from the start, but it's going to be solved. We have like 2 years to place teleporters, so you know that's. We're only getting 26 science. We will not be able to get universal harmony, which really hurts. But even with the discount, it would not be enough by far. This is just the thing I want to do. There's like so many things that need to be solved here. Oh yeah, about that. They do need to be close enough to actually be reachable. So there you go. That's one. What else? That's 2. It's number 3. Okay, so sort of mildly solves things. So where else are we going to go? I'm going to go ahead and give this thing some goods, I think. Yeah, because if I do, I might be able to get... At least we have the money to do this, right? Like, we got a good tech combo going. It's just that if we had 2 more years or so, it would be better. Man, get a remnant to prosper. Can we do all these things? There's quite a few. Yeah, this one's easy. I don't know if we can do 4 more though. I don't think so. If only we got those quests much earlier, right? Is there like a colony that needs goods desperately? No, but I think I want to go put it in here because it will use one of the people. %. Alright, do you then? Robots as humans? Do we have any? Do we have any robots we could use as humans? There's this over here, right? We could flexibly fabricate and make a robot, but this doesn't do anything. Like, we need another, like, 3 years. And then things work. Right, because now that was starting to get some value. But, like, this is all we can do, right? End of the game. Yeah. Well, alright. Oh, well, I mean, that's not surprising. I was expecting something like below 12,000. Yeah, like, that's surprisingly alright. Everything's in the way. And we could not get the science I wanted. I would have loved to go, like, you know, get high level science. Maybe there's like a way to manipulate the RNG, right? But we got slip amplifiers again. Where is that even? That's rather surprising, isn't it? Cultural. Yeah, there was so much culture, right? If there was a way to get more science here, I would have loved to have heard it, but like the fact that you had to spend so much money in the start really sort of... Right, just because once you get to tier 2 with this, because there's both culture exchange and economic zones, you get a huge amount of money from that. Because both, like, if you look, right, like why are we making this much money, right? The trick here is with the colonies. Look, this one's making 40, 32. Where's another? There's more pairs that we have. There's some other pairs. I can't look at them right now, but like, yeah, these two are like, you know, the main culprits. There's another pair here, right? 31. This one's only 20. I guess it doesn't have a good yet. If it did, though, you know, it would also pop prosperous immediately. But I don't want to do that because, you know, this is worth much more points, I would imagine, because of happiness.